Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm trying some really cool new launches from e.l.f Cosmetics. So I think 3 days back e.l.f was running an offer where you buy anything worth rupees 800 from e.l.f, you get 2 full-size products free. And I noticed that they have launched the e.l.f Luminous Putty Bronzer and also the Power Grip Primer, the pink one with Niacinamide, and I was waiting for this to launch in India because I remember just a week back I was thinking, why do we not have this in India yet? And the moment I saw it, there was an offer. I was getting 2 full-size products, so I had to jump on that offer. So let me first talk about everything that I picked up and what all I got free. So of course I have the Putty Putty nahi, ye putty nahi hai. This is not putty. Power Grip Primer, this one is with 4% niacinamide. This is, by the way, my first time trying out this primer. I've not even tried the original. And then of course I picked up the Luminous Putty Bronzer in the shade Day Trip. And I also saw the e.l.f Camo color corrector, so I picked up the peach one, but there's a green, there's a purple also, I believe. So I particularly don't need a peach corrector, but I thought of giving this a go. So of course my cart value was above 800 and I got the same putty bronzer free, absolutely free, full size by the way. And I also got a liquid eyeshadow from e.l.f. Again, have not tried this before. This was my first time trying it. This is what I have on my eyes. I'll talk about everything in detail, guys, don't worry. This is in the shade Flirty, Birdy. So I think I got an amazing offer, and I also got to try some really cool stuff today. So yeah, if you're interested then please continue. By the way guys, I've changed the format of the video a little bit. I'm not going to do try on because I've noticed that my videos are way longer when I'm sitting and doing try on, because I can ramble and ramble just like now. So instead I've already filmed the try on and application part, and now I'm going to share my experience with you guys and then have the b-roll rolling while I talk about these. Okay, let's start. Firstly, of course, I have the Power Grip Primer, 4% niacinamide. I have tried the NYX version of this, the electrolyte primer, and I have to say that one is much easier to work with. So my first impression with this was it's taking some time and effort to really get this onto my skin, but apart from that, the makeup looks very beautiful and your makeup lasts all day. And I know that this is a given fact about this primer, but I was able to test that aspect of this primer this Saturday when I went out with my mom. I had applied this primer and did my makeup as usual, did not really change my base products. The only thing different was this primer, and I noticed that even in the evening when I came back, my bronzer, my highlight, my blush, everything was intact. I'm highly impressed, and I definitely see myself using this a lot more during the summer, because you know that your makeup tends to slip off, slide off, melt off during summer. So I think this will be really handy. Then I tried the peach camo color corrector. I tried this only on one side, and on the other side I used my general concealer without any color corrector, and the difference was so noticeable, but in the best way possible. I used very little of the e.l.f corrector on this side, my right side, and I noticed that blending was very easy. It's a very thin layer of corrector. It's not thick, it's not goopy. It blends seamlessly, and I'm sure if I would have used my fingers it would have been much easier. And then I noticed that after using the corrector, after using the corrector, I only had to go in with like little tiny bit of concealer, not much at all. Whereas, I don't know, out of habit maybe, I applied the general amount of concealer that I usually apply right on the other side. And I'm telling you, like, the end result, the side with corrector looked super natural yet very flawless, whereas the side without the corrector, of course it did cover up everything, but it just, I don't know, like side by side it did not look natural at all compared to the side with the corrector. So yeah, maybe not for everyday use for me, because I don't have really bad dark circles, but if I'm really looking for that flawless base where I don't want anything to peek through and I want just simply outstanding base makeup, maybe I will use this, because the difference was incredible. And I think if you have really like hollow sunken eyes, or if you have really deep dark circles, then you can check it out. The formula is incredible, very thin, very easy to blend, so you will not regret this. It was finally time to try the Luminous Putty Bronzer. I was so excited for this, let me tell you. Again, the shade I picked up is Day Trip. There was another shade after this which I think would have looked nicer as well, but I think this was a safe option for my complexion. Now the first application, of course I used my, let me tell you the brush name as well, I used my Forever 52 NX002 brush, directly dipped the brush in the product and started to apply. Now the first application, I was like, why is this so famous? Because I was looking at myself on camera, and on camera I was like, there's nothing much happening here. I don't see any pigment, I don't see any color, what's happening? And I was so wrong, because the minute I looked at myself in my mirror, I saw the most natural looking bronzer I've ever seen on me. I'm telling you, like, you cannot go overboard with this, because the formula and pigmentation is just perfect. It's just right. It's not too overly pigmented, which means that even if you over apply, you can easily blend it out and it will not look muddy or cakey or too much. Even on my forehead and nose, it looked very natural, because certain bronzers, they can be way too warm and then look really funny on forehead and nose, especially. Again, that did not happen with this. And the best part is you can be so carefree with it. Just go in how much ever you want and then apply, blend it out, and it will still look seamless and natural. Highly recommend if you're looking for a new bronzer, because the shade again is the perfect shade for a bronzer on my skin tone, or if you're closer to my skin tone. It's just perfect. I also saw a nice deep shade, so that can flatter deeper skin tones as well, but definitely check it out. This has to be star of the show. I love this, and I think this will again be my favorite summer bronzer for sure. And last but not the least, I tried the liquid eyeshadow, the free one, in the shade Flirty Birdy, and I think it's quite nice, but I think it could have been, if it was a little bit more opaque, it would have been my favorite. I had to layer at least twice to get it to look like this, and even now the shimmer is not even. Like, it is there in certain areas and it's not there in certain areas. So I don't know, maybe the next time I'm gonna try this with my fingers. Today I applied directly with the brush applicator, and maybe that's why it's not very even. But is it beautiful? Sure, it's really stunning and would look perfect for like evening party makeup looks. But still, I think it's pretty good, and for a free product, this is not bad at all, so I'm quite happy. So overall, my e.l.f. purchase of everything new was a total success. But I hope you guys found this video helpful, and give this video a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel. You can click on the bell notification right next to it. You can follow me on Instagram right over here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.